Welcome to Kalpit Classroom. Today I will speak about study of secondary metabolites, volatile oils. First of all, we will see what are secondary metabolites. The analysis of plant, fungal and microbial cells shows presence of thousands of compound other than primary metabolites, and all those compounds which are present are known as secondary metabolites. Secondary metabolites includes alkaloids, flavonoids, rubber, essential oils, antibiotics, pigments, gums and spices. The secondary metabolites are economically as well as ecologically important. And in this presentation, we will see volatile oils as a secondary metabolite. First of all, we will see what are volatile oils. Volatile oils are mixtures of hydrocarbons and oxygenated compounds which are derived from hydrocarbons. In some volatile oils, hydrocarbons are dominate, whereas in some oxygenated compounds are dominate. So the term volatile oil designates that we are talking about plant oils or oils which are present in plant. For example, we all know coconut oil, rose oil, jasmine oil. So these types of oils which are present in the plant are called as volatile oils. And all these volatile oils are mixtures of hydrocarbons and oxygenated compounds which have been derived from hydrocarbons. The oxygenated compounds of volatile oils on the whole determine their taste as well as smell. So whatever the oxygenated compounds are present in volatile oils or different types of volatile oils, all those oxygenated compounds are responsible for giving taste and smell to the volatile oils. Due to presence of characteristic strong smell, these volatile oils are also called as essential oils. The smell of volatile oils is characteristic, strong and very pleasant. And because of these properties, volatile oils are also called as essential oils. When volatile oils are exposed to atmosphere at an ordinary temperature or room temperature, the volatile oils evaporate and hence they are also known as eternal oils. So whenever we expose volatile oils in the environment or in an air, whatever the volatile oils which have been exposed would be evaporated, and hence they are also called as ethereal oils. Many of natural volatile oils contain a mixture of alcohols, aldehydes, ketones, phenols, ether and esters, and most of them contains terpenes, sesquiterpene and diterpenes. So if we evaluate volatile oils, then we can see that many of natural volatile oils or most of the volatile oils present in the plants shows alcohol, aldehydes, ketones, phenols, ether and esters in a mixed form. So volatile oils are mixtures of all these chemical compounds. Now we will see sources of volatile oils. Volatile oils are the essential principles found in various plant parts like leaf, bark, flower, fruit, and seeds. So volatile oils are basically present in all plant parts. Depending on plant family, volatile oils may occur in specialized secretory structures such as glandular hairs, and the example is family Labiatae. Modified parenchyma cells, example family Piperaceae. Oil ducts, example family Umbelliferae, and schizogenous and isogenous passages, which are included in members of family Pinaceae and Rutaceae. So basically, the entire plant part will show presence of these volatile oils. The volatile oils or essential oils includes rose, mint, clove, oranges, and lemon. We all know rose oil is there, clove oil is there, lemon oil is there. So these are the famous essential or volatile oils available in market. In rose, these oils are found in petals. If we take mint, the oil is present in glandular hairs, stems, and leaves. If we consider clove, the oil is obtained from flower buds, whereas in case of lemon and orange, the oils are found in fruit rind. So, overall, these volatile oils are present in entire plant parts, and sometimes they are family or genus and specific. In angiosperms, volatile oils are commonly found in plants such as chandan, rose or gulab, citronella, jasmine, coconut, lavender, tea, lotus, and the list will continue as there are so many other plants which shows presence of volatile oils. Now we will proceed further with properties of volatile oils. So all volatile oils have high refractive indices. Whatever the type of volatile oil is, all types of volatile oils will show high refractive index. Most of the volatile oils are optically active, and their specific rotation is a valuable diagnostic property. So majority of volatile oils would be optically active. Volatile oils possesses characteristic strong odor. All the volatile oils will show characteristic and strong as well as pleasant odor. These oils are lipophilic and hence are miscible with other oils. These oils can be mixed with another oils as their nature is lipophilic. Volatile oils are colorless, particularly when they are freshly obtained. However, after an oxidation, they resinify and become dark colored. So, whenever volatile oils are extracted from plants, as a rule, volatile oils are colorless. But if we take time, then particularly the oxidation of volatile oils will take place and they resinify and become dark colored. So whenever volatile oils are freshly extracted, they are colorless, but after few time or after their storage, they will become dark colored. Being an oxygenated form, these volatile oils are soluble in organic solvents such as chloroform, ether, and alcohol. They are immiscible with water and are volatile at ordinary temperature. And because of this property, volatile oils can be steam distilled. Now we will see medicinal uses of volatile oils. Essential oils having special aroma are used for healing of the patients in aromatherapy, which is a form of alternative medicine therapy. We all know there are different types of medicine systems such as allopathy, homeopathy, Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, and naturopathy. So, in this type of treatment, one more therapy is there, and which is called as aroma therapy. And all these essential oils are used to heal patients because of strong aroma of volatile oils. In pharmaceutical industry, volatile oils are used in medicine preparation as they act as effective carminative, antiseptic, antithelmintic, diuretic, and stimulating agents. Different types of volatile oils such as rose oil, chandan oil, jasmine oil act on our nervous system and they stimulates our nervous system. These oils are extensively used as flavoring agents in food, beverages, tobacco and in cosmetic industry. As most of the volatile oils have pleasant smell and because of this property, volatile oils are extensively used as agents in food as well as in cosmetic industry. Different types of cosmetics such as creams, lotions, oils and many more types are prepared by using these volatile oils. Due to their exotic aroma, some of them are used in manufacturing of soaps and perfumes. All the volatile oils show a pleasant aroma, and because of this aroma, some of the volatile oils are used in manufacturing of soaps and perfumes. So, this is all about secondary metabolites known as volatile oils. Thanks a lot for watching this video. For more videos, please subscribe my YouTube channel or please visit sites.google.com/view/Kalpit Mhatre.